Well, let's just quickly get into this, switch over to this, because there's a thing going on.
Please prepare for deployment.
Little Meg, that's not red. How rude.
As you may have heard, I've confirmed the appearance of several dolls. It appears that their primary...
Alice forgot to turn on global sound, so I'm gonna be sitting here for a moment while this scene plays out.
The mining rig is how we excavate minerals from the earth. Excavated materials are used for city maintenance and to create equipment for Ark's defenders. The mining rig is absolutely essential to our fight against the dolls. We usually operate it while carefully monitoring dolls' activity, but it's not uncommon for us to be detected like this.
It's a pretty big mining rig.
But it looks like it's going to be a fairly large-scale attack and a difficult battle. So, I wanted you to participate in today's defensive measures as well. We're counting on you.
Well, Alice would like to participate, but we kind of have to wait for an urgent quest to appear. So it may or may not happen in the time span of this stream. Also, game's laggy. The enemy attacks come in successive waves. Blah 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 blah. It's mining based defense from OG PSO2.
Oh, you're here. Let's both do our best.
Hello. Thank you for coming. I'm glad to see you.
What are some block 20? Let's get out of block 27 real quickly.
Attention all Ark's defenders.
Okay.
We are beginning a counter-offensive against dolls appearing in the
I'm just going to fix up some stuff.
Of all Arcs defenders.
We'll focus down on. We got some items. One of these items, this one, oh, they fixed it. This one has a broken thing. So they had to send out another ticket. Looks like we were just in the time where they actually sent that. Player survey, compensation. Numb up all this SG. This is kind of weird to have. Just leave it there for now. What quest do we have? We have Laser Boy. We can do the urgent quest while we're here. So today, we're gonna be using Double Saber. Double Saber? Yeah, Double Saber. From the fighter lineup of weapons.
Attention all Arcs defenders. We are beginning a
Was trying it out before.
against dolls
It's interesting to say the least, especially since they quote-unquote fixed the Julienne bug. If anything's too loud, let Alice know. It's gonna lag a lot because Alice still hasn't fixed a lot of the encoding settings. Someone's already left. Overload. Charge up. We'll admit that this does like a lot of damage. We got bow just because we gotta at least make use of the finish. There's just a storm. Good timing. chest. Chest again. No PB for break. Why is it on its, there you go. Weak bullet on chest. Chest is exposed. Oh, that was poor timing. Back. Did I even from the right skill tree for this? Can't cancel out of that, huh? Oh, big hit. Pop. Alice has a bit of aggro, that's fine. That is a pretty meaty photon blast. Oop. Counter. Hold. Feed are asleep. Also, Alice can't really tell what's going on. Oh, didn't see chat, busy fighting. Hey McCree. The day is going pretty okay, to be honest. Also, thanks for saying sounds fine. And heyo egg. Egu. Smash the egg. Yes, Alice will need to deal with encoding settings later. How have you been, McCree? Other than what Alice has seen so far, with you pretty much being online 24/7 PSO2? Smashed by the tomato. Let's get out of this populated block.
Attention all Arcs defenders. We are beginning a counter-offensive against dolls appearing in the Alio region. We request the participation of all Arcs defenders.
Let's see. There should be new evil coat weapons on the market now. Evil coat. Evil coat. Evil Katana. They're gonna be expensive at the start, but they're definitely gonna be more in supply. So this is pretty much just a budget option compared to trying to farm for a high preset Straga, because you'll more often than not probably find higher presets of evil coats.
See you later.
Alice is just asking how you've been, because Alice has just noticed you've just been playing PSO2 rather frequently, to the point that a normal person would get exhausted of the game. West Alio minerals. Just double check this really quickly. Oh, did they update this so it's only main class? Wow. What a bunch of rude people. Is there anything else they updated so it's main class only? Nope, just finish. Just you joined the lobby bums. This is really poor wording, they need to fix that. Because, like, if you say it can be used by main class or with braver weapons, that means it's exclusive, where if you're either a main class or if you're using a braver weapon. But Alice is using a braver weapon and it didn't work, so that means it's main class only.
Come by anytime, okay?
Probably change that later.
Come by anytime, okay?
Well, obviously, there's not much to do in this game. Well, yeah, you pretty much just get on, do your daily stuff. That's all you need to do. It's just a way to earn currency in the game on its own without having to hard farm for stuff. You get that at West Alio. Like right now would probably be like the quote-unquote best time to play because of the update for mining base, but there's not really much you get out of mining base defense because we're all already level capped and those that actually farm the game really hard have a stock of X cubes. Because the only thing you really get out of mining base defense is... what was it, like... lots of EXP. Bleh. Because apparently you can get evil cult weapons. Yeah, from mining base, you can also get them just from enhanced enemies too. So, it's not urgent quest locked. We need to mine some minerals. Well, the simplest thing to do for mineral mining, just going your regular routes, you'll run across minerals on West Alio. Dang, you still commit yourself to challenge mode runs? Like, the most... it's free SG, yes, it's also very boring. It was so boring. Alice just did the solo thing for it just to get the Fluxio from Solo Masquerade CM3. Restful Forest. Hey! Alice hasn't been playing too much of the game either. Been drawing a lot of stuff, having to try and figure out live 2D so that Alice doesn't have to purchase live 2D from others. Can you dodge cancel out of that? No? The cancel window for that's really not really the best, huh? Guess when it comes to wanting to do that, just only the skip art. Unless you're mobbing.
Trial stopped.
Well, free SG is free SG, after all. Alice doesn't judge you. Alice just says that's very boring. Oh, it's a chaos trial. Okay, Alice guarded that. Where's the last one? Oh, there it is.
Target eliminated. Good work.
Open that, then we go for the big Froggo, was it? Yeah, this was fun. Turn around.
Accomplished. Thanks for your contribution.
Purple. Forces daggers. Why do I think it's the NPC slicker? Yeah, I killed. How many more? Like 17 more. Overall, Double Saber does feel like it's the most damaging to use well, Twin Daggers versus Double Saber. Alice doesn't really want to touch Knuckles yet. Twin Dagger is a nice DPS because all fighter weapons are DPS, but Twin Daggers are like the safest option. Counter. What do we got? We got DC burst observations, suppress dolls, blah 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 blah. a bunch of enemy suppression. We could really just stay here. I feel like it would be better to go to Vanford. Enemies are closer over there. Let's find a group. Of course, it's on B27. Ugh. Well, let's catch up to the group. That's a boosted Big Fraga. That was actually pretty good. Evil Coat Rod. Ah, this is such a cluster. Man, I also wanted to play the bow, but the cost of playing bow is way too expensive. Just the cost of getting like an efficient bow set up. Data? How? Straight up. Fighting Dato is always fun. Dato? Dato. Fighting Big Sword, Big Axe Boy is always fun. Those are some long-range snipes. Cannon. Cannon leg. Alice turned off the AC because it was pretty cool today in like the morning. Now it's not. And Alice doesn't feel like turning on the AC right now because it would be very loud. Did that evil coat rod even get anything on it? Nope. Interesting. Where's the trial gonna spawn? Oh, it's over there. Okay, getting used to these combos.
Target eliminated. Nice.
We didn't get the PSC burst that time, sadly.
Success.
We got a couple more. If we're lucky, we can get the PSC burst weekly done also within this stream. What's up, Egg? What's crackin', Egg? The heck to yourself too.
Trial start.
Ow.
Good work.
Enemy group here. Gosh, that moves very far. Is that affected by if Alice holds down the button? The distance that moves? Oh no, it just tries its best to get closer. Yeah, gap closer. There's a couple more. 63 more. Raisin a ruckus there, egg. Yep, gotten stuck. Chaos Trial, one boss, multiple enemies. Jeez. Oh well, can't win them all. That sounds like you're sad. You're defeated. Rather than like a successful remark. So Alice isn't really paying attention to what he said earlier. Another Stella pack. Surprisingly, we've gone through all these weeklies very quickly. Double Saber's like semi-safe. There's a couple of PAs that you can't really animation cancel out of. So you gotta really watch out what you do. Overall, good weapon. If you play fighter, play Twin Daggers or Double Saber. Don't let Alice see you playing Knuckles. Scum. So that is like a big case of Alice doesn't see any person playing Knuckles. Like, it's very rare. Still back trial? Or is that Chaos trial? The both. Chaotic Stella back trial.
Trial start.
Fine. So we pretty much completed all of our dailies except for the PSC burst one, but to be honest, that's probably not going to happen. We'll stick around a bit and see if this PSC burst gets something somewhere. Ooh, I was gonna mute for a second. Gonna actually turn on the AC. Okay, it's probably gonna get really, really loud in the background. So I'll let Alice know if that's if it's a bit too loud in the background, and then Alice will say screw you because Alice cannot do anything about it. It's too hot. Alice with that. Gotta be close enough that can doesn't actually hit. Okay, that's rude. Viatalis. Useless trash thing. We have 20 space left. Our boss is Fujin? Yes, Fujin. Katana boy. Bunch more useless stuff. Just clear a bit of space. Really now? Alice heard that. That's a very early PC up. If a storm happens, then that's a free PSC burst. Well, free quote-unquote if we get a trial. You gotta be like really unlucky to not get a trial in the middle of a storm. At least like a 1. Bonk. Okay. Core is off. That's a gold chest. Gold box. PC level 4. Hope for a trial before it goes away. A trial appears just as it goes away. That'd be interesting if it was like, when a trial spawns it uses up a level of the PSC. Okay, they're all running over there. And there goes another level of PSE. Oh, it's wave defense. It's mini mining based defense. There you go. Last wave should spawn a boss somewhere. There's the boss. worst weak point ever. No. We're back to level 2. After Alice manages to get like the 3rd PSC burst, I'll probably go around collecting materials and quote-unquote doing things? We'll fight veterans as we come across them if they spawn. Scythe. That sucks. We had level 4, now it's gone. Also, that's a really poor place for its weak spot to be. Really poor placement. As Alice has learned, PSO2 is the game that just teases you way too much. Because PEC bursts are the most unreliable thing to get. Unless you have a storm going, because that storms are guaranteed PSC bursts. Tap, tap, tap. We lost it. It's all downhill from here. Well, let's hope that it comes back up and or we get a storm. That's a gold Banahog. Banahog? Banahog. Heck did Alice say? Banahog. Banahog. Big claw. Sonic ripoff. That's what it is. Sonic Heroes. Alice remembers playing Sonic Heroes all the way back when. Don't remember much about it now, but Alice did play it at one point. Alice is sort of like remembering that incorrectly. One thing Alice did play was Sonic Adventure 2 a lot. Really liked playing that game as a kid, as a little Tomat. Dang, you played Sonic Advance too. First time Alice ever played a Sonic game in general was like on the old Sega console. What was it, Sega Genesis? That was fun. Child target more important. Of course it's an enhanced rock bear. It moved. Yes! That's all the important weeklies done. It's also weird that Double Saber now is a combination of Fighter Double Saber and Etoile Double Saber. Bleh. Bleh. And also less floaty. Stab. Boss spawns in now. Alice's jump is not high enough to get to its attack. Okay, ow. Okay. Let's head back to the to Central really quickly. We got some stuff to do, like clearing out the inventory. Because never forget to do your inventory management. Useless force staggers. Launchers aren't worth anything. Evil Core Rod worth maybe something. Alice says they're not worth anything. You can sell them for like a tiny bit more than what you could just throw them away for, but not really worth it. Not really worth the waste of space in a shop. To be honest, they should be like rather cheap now. We'll see. Yeah, pretty cheap. Worth a bit more than just selling those other stuff.
See you later.
There should be a boost right now to doing this stuff.
Come again.
Unlock that. Was it always 10%? Right, it was always... Was it?
Come again.
Or is this like next week that they do this? Let's just see really quickly. There's way too many people here. Not that. Go system notifications. Star Gem breakdown. Oh, that's how much. That's how much purchase stuff. Login bonus? No. I guess I'll also figure that out later. Want to upgrade this, so we'll have a full set of armor that literally kills us at the same time. While we're here, let's get this done. This is the daily free SG ticket for this stream. Let's see what we roll. Absolutely trash. Now it's like 5 of those. Well, yo, as that one NPC said, you win some and you lose some. Sometimes things just don't go your way. I was gonna look this up really quickly. PSO2 ngspso2.com. When is the campaign for? Ba 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 ba. there a better place for these announcements, events, and campaigns? Summertime Arc Support Campaign? $8.19. Part 2 is on the 25th. Wow, that is a while away still. Okay, I guess Alice will not do that for now. Let's go run around, collect some stuff, fight some veterans. Since there's not much to do in this game, other than like waiting for the urgent quests, which is generally the flow of how PSO 2 went, which was waiting for urgent quests to appear. What's a good place to start? We can get the shells? We need the shells. Let's get the shells. We can see if next spawn in wherever we appear at. There's some people here. Let's check over the island then. There are some people already at the island. We're just gonna have a look and see if they already killed it then. Probably did, because they're just idling around there on the radar map. Can't know until we go there ourselves. Oh, it is there, okay. Why did they kill it? Why are they just standing around? Let's fight it next. We gotta kill these ads first. Does that get iframes for doing that, actually? Let's see. Kind of, maybe? It feels kind of suspicious of an iframe. But it looks like it is. Okay, getting used to that as a defensive tool. We've got a Braver over here. Second phase. Oh dear. Bad timing. Gosh, this music's so great though. Okay. Guess we're doing that. Ow. Smack. Only a Dreadkeeper 1, huh? Dreadkeeper 1 for the troubles. We'll go for a few more minutes till we hit 1 hour and 30 minutes of a stream. You can't really play this game for for that long with how little content there is. Let's follow the beach, collect some shells, and see if Oryx spawned. Also maybe some tomatoes. Bonk. Not really seeing any shells. There's like one. Another one. Man, gathering is like boring. Very boring. It's cool they included it as a thing, but because it's so connected to a lot of stuff, a lot of like your important systems, it's pretty painful in a way. It doesn't look like a rook spawn from this distance. Oh, there it is. Okay, we just gotta walk a bit closer for the render distance to work. But I also had that set to far. clear the doll ads. Ow. Someone else has taken care of the other one. Gosh, the time for that still sucks. Hey, do your thing. Teleport back because you don't know how to stay within the map boundary. Zap. Big damage. Sweep. Doing it again, huh? Will you stay inside the map boundary this time? I'm taking that as a no. We gotta wait for it to return. There it is. Another Julianne. We can throw this in because doing that. That was a clean hit. Do your discharge thing. Not even a single Dreadkeeper from that. Thanks, game. I wonder if there's anything else to do. I was concerned on like 100% orange and play some of the story mode. Report critters. Are they called tames? Rip Tames. Passive creatures that must be hunted for meat because that gives potency to all damage types. Looks like Banshee has spawned. Okay, ow. Dynamic gameplay. I was like close to getting a nice hit. Not quite. Gosh, shock sucks. You don't even have anti in this game. Anti. There's no way to cure ailments.
Trial start.
Now that was a clean hit. That was a very clean hit. Damn it, Zach. You don't just throw out puns like that. Not in here. This is the only veteran that's not alive right now. Let's move over here and see if anything spawned over here. Because we also need to collect these mushrooms. Imagine making a food system, but when you consume the food, it's a drink. A little container. Where's our monomates gone? Have we lost the technology to create cool, refreshing beverages that heal us? It's gonna be that thing again, isn't it? Where, as we progress in the story, we're gonna have to fight ourselves again, isn't it? Hey, virus spawned. That's like the worst escorts. Okay. Back to the matter at hand. Oh, the other one got aggroed. Scene. Held it a bit too long there. Oops. Okay, this is not the most accurate weapon though. Bap. Gosh, you're tanky. Vara's down. Walk down this path. We can check if whatever it's called, the jellyfish thing, is up. Chia. It doesn't look like it's up. Don't see the radar blip, the minimap icon. Well, Alice doesn't see in general. Okay. Let's check if Boojin spawned. We're going over 1 hour 30 minutes because Alice feels like it. There's a lot of numbers, so that is definitely a Boojin spawn. That's definitely an enrage Boojin. That is a dead Boojin. Just a bit too slow. The only other bosses in this area is Big Fraga, and it's all the way to the other side. Let's check if Scythe spawned. These people might be like on the farming route.
This reading.
Ting. Last vet we're gonna check is... what's it called? The Spinny Boy. Yeah, I already forgot his name. Not the best with names. Doesn't look like a spawn. Looks like it is already killed. Got that rock. Okay, we're gonna head back to city. You know, just because we can, let's grab the weapon enhancement weekly as well. Weapon? Yes, weapon. 20. Throw those all on.
A success!
Keep all these. Let's head back to empty your block 2. 30 was fine. Okay. We're gonna wait for a few minutes to see if an urgent quest does pop up again. Just sit around maybe for a bit. It's usually like 15 minutes, 10 minutes before where it announces something. So if we're lucky, it could be mining base. But like, they're also usually there's a good hour or two between each one. So it could just be unlucky and there could be nothing. And we'll have to leave mining base to like next stream and hope that it appears. I'll probably change this off now because they have made the Braver Finish bonus a main class only thing.
Thanks for stopping by.
No more free PP recovery. What's something good though? Resta and Breakfall though are still really good even though we don't get the Brave Combat Final bonus anymore. Mighty Guard, Alice has a Mighty Guard on the Katana one because it actually is nice sometimes. It might be a bit of a waste of a skill point, but you don't really have much else to put in anyways. And Mighty Guard pretty much, instead of using 20 PP to a guard, you can just use 10 PP. So if you have less than 20 PP, you can still guard, and you don't take any damage at all because of that damage taken rate. So if you're not good at perfect guarding, or like you're fighting a boss that has really bad timings like Auroch with its discharge attack, then Mighty Guard is pretty useful.
Come by anytime.
If you have guard, that is. Oh, guard that you can hold. So that's like Hunter's Sword, Katana for Braver. That's really it. That's the only thing that really affects. We've got Giant Armor with Enthusia because Alice just likes PP recovery. It's pretty helpful actually. You can take guard, it doesn't really matter if you're really worried about surviving. But Alice is still of the hero mindset of if you get hit you deserved it. Even if it was a really dumb thing like a Rux discharge, dumb timing, you still deserve to get hit by it. if you get hit. Hopefully Alice will finally be able to stop using these old Oracle weapons and change it to an actual weapon later. Let's check on the evil code situation right now, actually. Free money. Evil. Of course the katana and stuff is going to be worth some of the most. What about Partisan? Fixed attack level 2 already. Pretty okay. Alice's plan is Katana Partisan because Volcraptor is really fun. Even if you're using it as just like a subclass thing, you're still gonna do a lot of true damage. Feels Partisan, man, yeah. Well, you should be happy the fact that Partisan at least got a buff at all. And it's like a really impressive buff, to be honest. 969 damage on Hunter main class for Partisan. And that's a 969 true damage, so it's unaffected by any kind of defense. Every, what, 60 seconds? essentially. If you subclass, it's like 800 because you do 10% less damage with skills and related stuff. But yeah, true damage is true damage. It's like, that's actually really good. And if you can make use of Avenger, Partisan actually can hold his own. Not as much as if you just straight up use Wired Lance or Sword, because Partisan is more of a... Alice doesn't want to like really say it, but it is more of a counter class of a weapon. It's more of a counter weapon than the others. It is the most Avenger heavy weapon. Because sword is the balance between the two, where you can do mobbing and bossing, and you don't have to really worry about proccing Avenger too much because it just charges fast, does a lot of hits. And Wired Lance is Wired Lance. If you get a Avenger proc with Wired Lance, cool. But like Partisan really relies on hitting those Avengers. Because, one, it actually has a skill that boosts itself if you hit an Avenger, which is the holding the weapon action after a PA. So it's the only one of the 3 Hunter weapons that gets something that's related to Avenger. For fighters, to be honest, it's up to you. Just don't play Knuckles, to be honest, like in Alice's opinion. Unless you really like playing a fighting game, Alice guesses. It is super close range, super high DPS, but it's super close range if you play Knuckles. Double Saber is of course the middle ground between the two, but also very excellent at what it does, if you can use it. And Twin Daggers is solely single target. It's not really good at mobbing, but it's very good at sticking onto a boss. It just depends on your playstyle. Personally, in Alice's opinion, you should just use Twin Daggers or Double Saber. It's like Hunter. You should use Sword or Wired Lance, because Partisan is like the outlier that you have to actually practice to play. And Knuckles is in that same regard of Partisan, where you need to practice how to play it because there's no real safety nets. You don't have a guard. You have to dodge. And if you fail your dodge, you're eating a lot of damage. Ranger... What is it about Ranger? Ranger is literally just launcher, isn't it? Because people just hold down laser, and for mobbing they take out the rifle, use its homing shot because that thing is broken as soup. Soup. It's broken as soup. Broken as tomato soup. It is dumb. Homing shot is dumb. Why'd they make it so strong for mobbing? But like... It's just laser. Ranger is just laser. Don't hold slide burst. Zach, go fall into a pit. Gunner... Don't play Gunner. You can play Gunner if you want. It's just TMG. Gunner is you're only going to be playing TMG. That's all you're going to do. That is in your entire life dedication. That is all that's going to be in your mind is, how am I going to keep chaining with these two little guns? And how am I going to not get hit? And it's just all TMG. That's all Gunner is. You don't need to use this rifle. You can take out the rifle if you need to mob, just use homing emission. But in Alice's complete and honest opinion from beta to now, Gunner is very flat. it was fun in beta because you could combine it with other stuff to see what kind of chain combos you can do. But now you can't do that. You're just stuck with TMGs forever and ever. Till death do you apart? Whatever? Force. What is it about Force is that it is a elemental down class. That's what it is. It's all reliant on getting those elemental downs and using the elemental bonuses on enemies. So pretty much you're never not going to be doing more damage than other people because you get the elemental bonus. If that still exists. Alice doesn't really know. Alice doesn't play with text that much. But also in that case, you also get the elemental downs, which are really good. But also become pretty useless with the fact that we're gonna apparently get weapons that just do those elemental downs for us, so a single person could just carry a bunch of elemental weapons in the end. It'll be the worst thing to do though, it's just so much min-maxing. So like, Force will still have a presence. Talos Force, not really, but Force with a normal rod. Yeah, you can still see it around. Tekker is in a weird place right now, cause it's good support. Its shift and deband are not as good as they used to be, but it's pretty useful to have. But it's not like mandatory anymore. And Tekker Wand is... They didn't buff it yet, did they? It's just Tekker Wand. It's still just very slow bonks. So yeah, you tend to use Tekker with a Talus and or another your subclass's weapon, but Tekker is in a weird place. There's a cat over here. And now we have Braver, and Braver does the job of both melee and ranged. Quote unquote. It's very weird. Katana is very weird. So Katana relies on Fearless counters to do anything, because Fearless counters recover like 20-30 PP every time you proc it. So when you're dumping all your PP, your photon points, yes, the PP, on your PAs, then you want to hit those Fearless counters to get it back, so that you can dump more of them, so that you can hit the 100% for your combat finisher bonus or whatever. And it's also, Fearless counters are also the strongest counters for Katana, because doing the weapon action counters is completely useless and does absolutely nothing, and all you get is a forward guard that you could really just, you know, use a sword and have Omni Guard, or use any other weapon that has a frame guard, that because every other weapon has a guard that goes 360 degrees all around yourself. The weapon action guard for Katana is not good. The shockwave that comes with it is not good either. It's dumb. Use Fearless counters as much as possible. Spam... what was it, Lotus? Photon or Lotus. Yeah, spam Lotus for 7 hits per Lotus shot. And you need like 14 of them or something to get to 100. 13 plus a couple, whatever. And then for Braver Bow, it's just a stupidly large PP dump class overall. And Bow just exemplifies that. You need a lot of photon points to get the most efficient setups and combos to, you know, get the most out of your Braver combat finishes, which are very important because it both heals you and gives you all of your photon points back. And it takes too long to charge stuff normally in combat, and you're kind of just spamming things. And it's pretty much just PSO2 bow, except NGS style. It has the same thing of you need a lot of photon points, and you need a lot of photon point recovery. But you don't get the cool PAs that you got in old school OG Oracle PSO2. And that should be all 7 classes we have so far. Next up we'll have Bouncer in, what, December? Well, in winter. Whenever the winter season starts for them. That'll be interesting to play. Alice will try out Jet Boots for a bit, but to be honest, Alice prefers playing Stormblades because melee. Jet Boots is like melee tech combo, but we don't know how they're gonna set those up yet. Ugh. Okay, so it's been like it has been a 2-hour stream. Alice has been talking for way too long, and there's been no urgent quest announcements. Angry, don't say that, Zach. That's a curse. Don't make them give us Jet Boots and Soaring Blades and then force us to multi-weapon them together. It's gonna be like painful in more regards than one. Okay, so that should be it for today's stream. Just hero swap. When's hero? Alice wants to play hero again, but then again, Gunner already has the hero counters for TMG. It just doesn't have the superpowered PA counter. But yeah, this is the end of the stream for today. It's been 2 hours, which is generally the time that Alice tries to go for in these PSO2 streams. Our streams now are Wednesdays is dedicated to Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis streams, because this is when the weeklies reset, so it's the best time to do them. And usually maintenance as well, so maintenance ends on Wednesdays. And on Fridays we play RPG games. Right now we're playing The Elder Scrolls 4? Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. And we're gonna see if we can get through that game without any additional crashes on Friday. Friday streams start an hour earlier, so they start... Well, not an hour, they start like an hour or two earlier, so 2 p.m. will usually be the start time of Friday streams, so make sure to stay tuned for that. And Alice hopes that everyone had fun watching for today. Thanks for joining in and and seeing this tomato just talk and chat and play Double Saber. Next time we play PSO2, maybe I also have like a second game ready, just if there's nothing else to do. And for now, if you like this stream, make sure to follow, because Alice needs those follows to get to affiliate and stuff, but you know, that's that and this is this. Anyways, see y'all later. Bye!